Hey guys, what's up? My name is Alyssa. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I've been here plenty of times before, and today I'm going to run through European World Tour. A couple of questions, not a lot. But before I hop into this, let me know down below in the comment section, how did you guys celebrate the 1 year anniversary of Sweetener? Make sure you leave a like if you're part of the Ariana Army or consider yourself an Arianator, because you guys know I sure do. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because at 500 subs, I'll be doing a giveaway for Cloud the Perfume, which is no longer Ariana's latest perfume, but you know, it still is the perfume of the year. To keep up with me on all my social media platforms and for everything Ariana Grande related, I usually keep it down below in the description box. Without further ado, let's hop into this video. So August 17th marks the 1 year anniversary of when Sweetener was released. I can't believe it's already been a year. If I just want to start there, like, I can't believe Sweetener is a year old. I think about this time last year. I think about how happy I was, how excited I was about Sweetener. Like, I was just like so overly ecstatic. Like, I was just so excited. It had been 2 years since she dropped an album, and I was so ready for more. I was so ready for growth. Initially, the album wasn't what I expected it to be, which is fine. It's not a bad thing. Sweetener isn't my top 3. It's not my top. My everything will always be my top favorite album. It was the album that, I don't want to say it's the album that made Ariana Grande. I just want to say it's the album that made things shift for her in the music world. If people thought Ariana wasn't on the map at all, like, this album solidified it 110%. It reached so many people, and so many more people became fans after this album. That's it. Happy 1 year birthday, Sweetener. I love you. Let's hop into these a little bit. There's not a lot to discuss. I just wanted to go through what Grammy Tour news told you guys, like, would help you guys with, because they are very helpful as to a guide for general admission, standing tickets, Europe only. So the VIP pits in Europe are the purple areas. I get questions about the golden circle, so I want to be clear. So VIP pits is the purple area. Your view is good no matter where you stand. You'll get a really good view of the stage because the stage is right in front of you. You're literally in the middle. You guys have seen it. It's genuinely like that. So it also says don't stress too much about arriving super early. Only arrive early if you have a preferred spot. So, like, you guys are guaranteed to have a good place to see, so it doesn't make a difference. I just wouldn't. And I agree, like, you don't have to get there at a specific time. It does not matter. You're in the pit. If, like, Courtney goes on tour with her, a lot of the times they're on the right side of the pit versus the left. The left is from T-Mobile, usually. In America, that's what it was. And then the right side is for people who got the VIP tickets. Things to bring if you're arriving early for a good spot. So this is usually for people who have the golden circle. I mean, even for people who are going to the purple section for, like, the pit, I guess this helps you as well. Dress in cooler clothes to not be super hot. You don't want to pass out, but serve looks at the same time. Wear comfortable shoes, because you're going to be standing literally all day. Think about it. If you're there, you're going to be standing at the venue, and then you're going to get inside, and you're going to be standing in the pit. So make sure you wear comfortable shoes, you guys. You know, make sure you guys have water to stay hydrated. Obviously, you may not be allowed to bring that water in with you, but as long as you have it there while you're waiting. A portable charger for your phone battery. Obviously, you are allowed to bring those, because for American Leg, we were allowed to bring them. I think they just have to be a specific size, and that may vary due to your location. I think they just have to be really small. And then it says bring some food and snacks. Obviously, you guys want to stay hydrated and want to make sure you're eating food if you're going to be out there camping out for, like, any reason, whether it's pit or golden circle. If your show does not have golden circle, but you have a standing ticket, our advice stays the same. Arrive early if you want barricade, otherwise you'll be further back from the stage. So I'm not really sure, like, the way it works for you guys is that you guys have golden circle. So I'm assuming that just means you're on the floor, because that's what it is. That was what it was for us. Someone reached out to me saying that they bought a seat for Golden Circle, but like they're wondering whether or not they should get there early or whatever. From my understanding, the way that it works for you guys for Golden Circle is that there is no designated seats. I guess it's venue to venue. It depends if they have seats, but for the most part, a lot of them don't have seats. If you have a seat, I would honestly just like get there as soon as right before the doors open. Make sure you get there. Make sure you get a good spot. You can get merch after. That's just my advice. Merch lines still go on. Merch lines are long when before you get there and after you leave. It is what it is. But yeah, that is my advice on that. Do you think Europe will be different from North America, like with how early people show up? And Granny Tornu said it will certainly be different. For the US shows, majority on the floor was seats, but for Europe, the entire floor is general admission standing. The US just had the VIP pits, so there weren't many people that camped because other than the pits, everyone had seats. Which is what I just explained. For the most part, it seems like you guys don't have designated seats. It's just like a pit outside the pit. And it's very different and it's structured very differently. If Social House will be joining the European leg, if you guys didn't know, yes, Social House will be opening through the rest of the tour. So they will be the opener for the European leg and then the American leg part 2. Someone asked as well, what is Social House's set list? They have a new EP coming out this Friday, which recently just came out. So their set list is probably going to change a bit from the first leg. We'll keep you updated, don't worry. From what I know, like from what I've heard from their EP, it didn't really change much. The only thing that may change is Boyfriend maybe added, but like other than that, I didn't hear any. So someone asked, what time would be the best time to get there if you have Golden Circle? They said, we get this asked a lot and it's really different for each show. For Dangerous Woman Tour, some people got to the arena at 8 a.m. and camped out in line all day for barricade. Then another person asked, what time should meet and greet arrive at the arena? And obviously, if you don't know this, if you have meet and greet or anything in regards to VIP, whether it be sound check or you're meeting her, your VIP email will give you the check-in time and location. Make sure you're there on time or you're risking losing that VIP experience. So it's very, very important that if you have VIP and if you have meet and greet, you are there at the time that you're supposed to be there, because it will, if you're not there, you're going to miss sound check and there's a chance you will be missing meet and greet. So please, please, please make sure you give yourself a lot of time to get to where you need to be. Obviously, if you have VIP, you and meet and greet, you will be in the venue before anybody else. So you guys will be able to get your spots, get your merch, get your spots as soon as you're done with meeting Ariana or doing the sound check experience. Also, what about Bloodline? Why did she remove it anyway? She explained during a sound check that she didn't think it fit and that there were no plans to replace it. So that's it. Bloodline is definitely tanked, not going to be on the set list, but I think she's going to switch up the set list anyways. So I hope it's a good one. Someone asked, can you bring power banks to the concert? Yes, portable chargers have been allowed the entire tour. It just depends. Sizing depends on your specific venue. How much will the Europe merch cost? Would it be roughly the same as the US? Unfortunately, at this time, like, no one has prices and no one will know until the first show. So if you have any questions about merch, which I always answer those questions, I can give you guys updates for people whose shows are at later dates, so you guys could kind of know what to save, what you're working with. Also, when it comes to new merch, with like you guys' dates on it and everything like that, I'll discuss that as well. Another person asked, will she sing one last time for the UK shows? And like someone said, Granny Tornu said, considering it was removed from the set list a while ago, like we highly doubt that she'll sing it, but that doesn't mean she won't sing it. She switches up whatever she wants to do whenever she wants to do it. Do you think there's any shot of her doing any different songs under the moon, either if it's in this leg or the second? They say, yeah, like obviously for sure Ariana is she says she's going to switch up the set list and she wants to. My main reason for even going a third time is because I do want to hear Christmas and Chill. So, and she did say, like, she was like, y'all think I'm waiting till December to sing that? Like, no, bet. Like, I want to sing anything. So my hopes are that she puts in some Christmas and Chill stuff, because I've never heard her sing that live. Someone said, I have meet and greet, but the same name on my ticket is my partner's name, not mine. Will this be a problem? So if you're young and your parents are not going with you, just make sure you bring the card it was purchased with and a copy of, like a picture copy of whoever gave you the money or whatever, their ID, just so you're able to check in, because it's not going to be probably under your name. It's going to be under the person that bought it for you. But obviously, if you're younger, like if you're under 13, your parent has to be, I think 13 and under, your parent has to be there with you in order for you to check in. They're not probably, I don't think they'll be able to meet Ariana. I'm not sure. But unless you're like little, then they'll probably like, that's fine. You have a child. But for the most part, yeah, you need the person, either the person has to be there with you or you have to have copies of everything. Again, this goes back to merch. Should we expect new merch and some changes in the set list? By the way, thank you for everything you've done for us. Considering they have to change the dates on the merch, we'd say there's definitely a good chance of some completely new merch. Boyfriend will be added to the set list. So there you go. And that's pretty much it on those questions. Obviously, she went about and canceled a couple of shows and renewed them, but one that wasn't rescheduled was the Poland show, which has been like an uproar for the longest time. Someone asked her, is there any chance that the show in Poland will be rescheduled too? And Ariana had to say this, unfortunately. We tried really hard to reschedule all of them, but unfortunately the venue availability doesn't line up with our routing at all. I appreciate y'all being understanding and gentle. Thanks for being you and for always being here. Love you a lot. This obviously got a lot of backlash. Someone said, just say something about Poland. It's so sad that you're ignoring us. And then she was like, I'm not, baby, at all. I've answered, I love you, and I'm deeply sorry that we weren't able to reschedule it. You know that. No one is at all being ignored. I appreciate your understanding and hearing me. It is mutual. I hear you as well, and I'm sorry you're sad. So am I. I love you. Then there's one last question that I want to answer for the lovely, lovely Dennis, who I love so much. He asked me a question. I think that we get this question a lot of the time. Like, a lot of people ask this question all the time. So I bought the clear bag at H&M, but it's over the size limit. Am I still allowed to take it with me? Because the VIP people get the same bag in the same size, I think. Personally, I only brought the crossbody bag. I don't think that they even, like when I went, they didn't even check like the size, like they didn't measure the size of my bag. I think as long as you have a clear bag, you should be perfectly fine. There's no reason why they shouldn't let you in. If it's a huge bag, like they can see through it. You know what I mean? Like they can see through it. If it's the same exact size as the bag that they give for VIP, then you should be perfectly fine, I think. And if anything, you could be like, oh, I got this because I'm in VIP. Like what? Like just play it off. Be like, it's a VIP bag. What are you talking about, sis? Plus, Dennis, I think you said you're going to meet her this year. So like this time. So honestly, like you should be perfectly fine. You'll be there early. They don't measure bags. They just want to make sure that the bag is clear. Period. Also, ladies and gents, if you have a wallet that's like big, make sure they might hold it. I don't know. They were holding big wallets and stuff like that. So make sure everything is small sized so that it fits in your bag and not too big, please. But yeah, you guys. Oh my gosh. So one of you guys, I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. You commented crying because like you can't go. I guess you had tickets for the Poland show. I'm so sorry. I really am. I'm so sorry that the Poland show got canceled, and I wish she could go see everyone. I really, really do. Like, oh, trust me, I wish she could. I wish she could see everybody, and I wish everybody that has never seen her could see her. But it's just this time in her life is very fragile still, and I'm so sorry for all the Poland fans. I really am sorry if you watch my videos. I'm terrible. Like I get a lot of Europe people watching my stuff, European. But yeah, I'm so sorry that you guys don't get to see Ariana this time around. That's it for today's video. Next week I will be bringing you guys the Thank You Next perfume. As I said, I'm out of the country, so like I wouldn't have been able to even do this now when it comes to the Thank You Next perfume, but I will be testing it here for you guys like I'm Jeffree Star or something. Period. Like I said, let me know down below in the comment section how you celebrated the 1-year anniversary of Sweetener. I literally make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'll see you guys all on Wednesday for I think I'll have a vlog ready. If not, Friday, world premiere of the Your Love parody music video, okay? Later, my fellow Ariana eaters.